Today on In the Woodyard I got deliveries, and there's boys here that like to throw wood, so they're throwing wood in. So got a delivery to do in a little bit and then another one later. I am at my delivery. I just backed up the truck to where I'm gonna be able to have the closest access. I've delivered here before. This is their cottage. Yes, this is a cottage. And right here is the wood rack I have to fill. They said it was pretty empty, so let's take a look. Empty, nothing in there. So yeah, so there's their fire pit right there. So this is where the wood's gonna go. So I'm gonna open this up, and then I just wheelbar all the wood back through here. And yes, I do charge extra for that, and you should too. If people want you to stack wood, especially if you got to haul it to a backyard or something, definitely charge for it. And that's what I'm going to be doing, so it's time to get busy. So there, the truck is unloaded and I got all the wood back here in the rack. I'm going to show you something that I do when I deliver when people aren't home. I'm going to take a picture of the wood in the rack, and then I'm going to take a picture after I cover it. I'm going to send it to him saying it's in the rack, and then I'm going to send him his bill, because this guy's a long-time customer, and I deliver to his house and his other cottage. Yes, he has another cottage, and so I'm going to take care of that right now. Okay, so what I do is I take a picture so that you can see the rack and the building in the background, so he knows it's his house. So I did that, I took a picture, and now I'm going to cover it up, and then I'm going to take a picture of it covered and then send it to him and take care of that. So now this is one of those racks that I really don't care for. This part is fine. This is the part that goes on top of the wood, and it's supposed to fit. Oh, look at that, we got some friends here. Look at this. Tree frog. There's one there, and there's one right there, a little bitty guy. Kind of cool, huh? Go, run, be free. There we go, they're gone. Trying not to step on them now. Okay, so yeah, I'm just gonna throw this on top. And this I think is a good idea, because it keeps it dry in case they stop, you know, after a rain. Top of the wood's dry, but on the sides I think it should be open like it is. If it was me, this is all I would use right here. And for those of you that have racks and you cover your wood enclosed, shame on you. Wood needs to breathe. It needs to get air. It needs to have, make sure I don't step on the frogs. Oh, there they are over there. But then this is the layer I don't really care for, because it's a layer on a layer, and this stuff is waterproof, so, and it covers it all the way down, and I just don't like this. But this is what he's got at his house too, so I don't know the name of this particular one. Looks like this is the outside, so let's go this way. It's got a Velcro closure on it, so wait a second here. What do I got? I got a mess is what I've got. There we go. Oh, here's the name right here. It is a Woodhaven. Woodhaven, that is the name of this. It's an okay rack, an okay top cover, but then this, and I think, I can't remember if I put the opening to the outside, or if I put it to the inside. So I can't remember how he never really told me what to do, but I'm going to put it on this way. Put the opening to this side. Now I'm going to take a picture of the rack that's covered, and there we go. So then I'll just send him his notice that it's done, it's here, and that he can send me his check. And again, this is going to, like I say, a long-time customer. Normally I don't take checks. He usually pays me in cash. He does when I deliver to his house, but like I said, he's got this cottage and another cottage. And right now I'm 90 miles from my wood yard. He pays me a lot. The wood is the cheapest part. Well, stacking is the cheapest part, then the wood, and then the delivery. So that's a face cord of wood right there, a third of a cord. It's over $300 I'm getting for that. But hour and a half here, hour and a half back. So I make sure I cover my time. He's paying me for it. Okay, so there it is. That one is done. And we're gonna head back to the wood yard, load up another load, and go do another delivery right now. Well, I'm back in the wood yard from my long distance delivery. Like I said, that was 90 miles. And for those of you who are gonna wanna know how much do I charge, I charged $120 for the wood, which is a face cord or a third of a cord, just like always. I charged him $40 to stack it, so that's $160, and I charged him $140 for delivery. So $1.50 a mile is what I charge. So there it is. Now I'm gonna load this one, so that was $300 for a face cord, a third of a cord. And it took me 3.5 hours, because it was an hour and a half there, half hour to unload it, stack it, hour and a half back. So that's what I made. So now I've got another delivery for oak, so I backed up to the pile right here. I'm gonna throw another load in. We're gonna go deliver that one next. And after that, then we're gonna load up my trailer with some wood for tomorrow. Because tomorrow I'm gonna be taking a bunch of pine to my brother because he is out of pine. My brother Eric, not Kenny. And he sells wood at a stand, and I'll show you his stand when I get there. He just put it up last year and he sold all of his wood. He sold everything he had. And he sells mainly pine because he's got a campground just down the road, 2 campgrounds actually, just down the road from him. And he sells a lot of pine for campfire wood. And he's not real serious about selling wood because he burns wood and doesn't really have time to cut a lot. So he cuts for himself, and then he sells a little bit on the roadside stand because I kind of convinced him to do it. And he's kind of happy he did it because basically he makes enough money to go on a couple of vacations a year on his hunting trips out west and stuff like that. So, okay, we're gonna load some oak right now. There it is, third of a cord, face cord, rank, row, truckload. It's in. We're gonna go deliver it right now. Here we go. I am back from my delivery, and I just backed up to my trailer because I'm going to hook that up, and we're going to drive over to the pine pile, the fine pine that is, and we're going to load a load of pine into the trailer, and then I'm going to load up my bundler into the trailer because tomorrow morning I'm going to my brother's and we're going to bundle up a bunch of pine for his stand. So that's what's going to happen. But right now we got something very important to do, something that some of you have been waiting for a long time. Others maybe not so much, but the people that sent me some stickers have been waiting. Well, I got some more stickers here, folks. We're gonna slap them on the processor because we're not running it right now. So here is the wall of fame so far, and right now I am going to stick on the first one. It's from Sammy's Workshops. I got this one like a week ago. So here it is from Sammy's Workshop. Sammy's been watching the videos for a very long time and commenting for years. Here we go. There's one. So there's Willow Creek Woods. I'm gonna put that one right up here. There we go. Nice. A lot of round ones, as you can see. Okay, so this one is another round one, and this is from a guy that you've probably seen before, and I think we better put him right here. Look at that. There he is. Tony from Tony's Cool Tools gave me a sticker. I never thought I was going to get one, but he gave me one, so there he is. So we got Tony on today, Sammy, and Willow Creek Woods. There you go. Nice collection. Keep sending them. I'll keep slapping them. Okay, now let's go load some wood. So here's the brute force bundler. It's a FB16 firewood bundler, and I'm gonna be taking this to my brother's. I decided to load it up first because that way I don't have to fight the wood once it's in there to make a spot for it. So I figure I just load it up in there. I'll get it up on this. I'm going to put it on the back end so we can just take it right off and then bundle the wood. We'll close the doors then, and then tip the trailer up so the wood comes right to us and we can bundle it. So the reason I'm taking this, like I said, is he's out of wood. He doesn't have a bundler. He's been doing it all by hand. I said, hey, I got a bundler. I've got lots of wood. So we're taking some wood and we're going to bundle wood tomorrow. So you're going to see that tomorrow. But right now I'm going to load this puppy up. So I'll see if I can do this without killing myself. I'm also going to be taking a battery pack along. Actually, I'm going to take 2 of them along, just in case one dies. But I think with the little bit we have to do, I think it'll be just fine. So the first thing I'm going to do to make this easier for me to lift is I'm going to take off this. This is the holder. I don't know how much we'll get in here and how much we'll bundle, but this is the easiest way to do it by yourself, is you just tip it in and then slide it, and then I'll stand it up once I get it in there. And I know some of you right now are saying, hey, you got forks with a tractor. I don't know, this isn't too bad. It's not that heavy. It's heavy, but not terrible. It's just kind of awkward is what it is. Let me get it off the motor. Look at that, it's in. And I think, stick it back in this corner, like that. And I can secure it, I'll strap it in. Good deal. And actually, once I get the wood all packed around it, it's probably gonna be just fine. It probably won't go anywhere. But I'm gonna secure it in there right away. So I'm gonna go grab a strap and put it on it. There we go, ready to start chucking some wood. Now, the last delivery I did, you didn't see me unloading wood because it was in a little bitty 1-stall garage that had no light at all. I think he had one like 15-watt bulb somewhere up in the corner. It was dark. Never even set the camera up. So that happens sometimes. They get in little bitty garages. I don't always film the unloading, and it went real fast. I just threw it right onto a pile right off the back of the tailgate. But I think we're going to try to put a full cord in here, maybe a little bit more. I'm just going to heap it up, make it look good, to pack it around the bundler there. I think I gotta take my sweatshirt off. It's getting hot out now that the sun came out. It was cool this morning. It was like 54, 55 degrees, and it was kind of misting out, but clearing off now, and the sun came out. It's getting warm, so I think I'm gonna be sweating in about 30 seconds. There's the bundler tucked into the corner, and I got wood all the way around it. And I got all the way up to the top of the sideboards here. So that means this is probably, I'd say a full cord and a third. So 4 face cords if you go by that measurement, or 4 ranks, whatever you want to call it. There it is. So this is white pine, and this stuff is all 2 years old. So I've had this for quite a while. I didn't sell very much of it this summer. Not many people bought wood this summer as far as pine for burning. I only sold, I don't know, maybe a couple full cords, if that even, because the pile used to be way out here and over that way a little far. I used to go all the way out to over there, so I ate into it a bunch. There's still probably 3 full cords left in there, and maybe I'll have to do some kind of a sale where if they buy a face cord or third of a cord of mixed hardwood, they get one of these at half price, which would be, you know, 50 bucks. So maybe I can get rid of it by doing that, run some kind of a sale, or maybe it'll just sell. One thing a lot of people ask me is, you know, how much wood do I have? Not enough is always the answer I give, because I always want more, because I'm always going to sell more. And if I don't sell it all this year, there's always next year that it's not going to go bad. Wood keeps for a couple of 3 years at least, especially oak and stuff like that. That stuff will last a long time. So I don't know how much I have here. Not enough is the answer. So tomorrow morning I'm going to be leaving to go to my brother's. We're going to go do some bundling with the bundler here. We're going to bundle all this up for his stand, and that way he'll have some wood to sell again. And then we're going to go to my dad's house. He's 5 miles away or so, And he's got a whole bunch of oak in his woods that's been sitting there for 4 or 5 years now, and he's not using it anymore because he sold his house. So I'm going to get a bunch of that. I'm going to fill the trailer back up with oak and then bring it back and toss it into one of the bins or something. So that's what's happening tomorrow. You're going to be here 5:30 a.m. I'll be on the road then. You're going to be with me. And between now and then, you're going to go watch some more videos on my channel. It's the best thing you can do to help me. That's all for today, folks. Good night, Irene. That's like ringing the dinner bell. Here they come. They're all purring now. They are out of food, so they come running when there's food.